quilt blocks that you could do with your bare leaf pattern. Now it's these are your builder block curves. So this is what your starter pack system to begin with is all about your squares, your half squares and your quarter square triangles. These are about your curves. So what we're doing is the details on the screen are if you want to bundle together the actual builder block system and you want to get the curves in there as well.
Okay, and we're going to make a saving. This is why I said don't just hold your horses. If you do want the one on its own, yes, it's $99.99, but you are saving so much for getting the two. It's now less than £30 and take advantage on split pay.
Well, basically, you're buying this, you're going to get this half price.
Brilliant.
That's the best. So you buy one, you get the other one for half price. Oh, and Becky's coming straight in.
£43 on split pay. £43.32 on split pay. There are other options for getting the builder block as well, which I'll show you in a moment. This is option 1.
So that is your, if you want to do the bare leaf. And I will show you all of these, guys. If you're watching and you think, well, I don't understand how these work, trust me, I'm going to show you in a second. I just want you to understand the different options on how you can buy it, okay?
Fabulous. We'll come back to this one then, because I just want to make it clear exactly what your options are. So everybody is going to get the builder block system anyway, yeah? If you check out
bare leaves one,
and then this is your winding ways.
Yes, so it is. So this is the one where you get then, and again, I don't know what it costs. It's the curved bit here that gives it that like arrow that curves up. Now, what I love about this, and I've done this a few times, it's the fact that all of your seam allowances are built in. So all you're going to do is you're going to cut. You can see all the different shape patterns that we can do, but you've got your semicircle, a quarter circle that goes inside of this piece here, and then the two sides that come up around that. When you lie it together, like as a non-quilt, that totally blew my mind. I couldn't see how it would go together, but once I started to follow the 1/4 inch seam allowance, everything folded together into a perfect block. And I was like, how on earth do you do this if you don't have someone to do the cutting out for you?
Oh, it makes such a difference, doesn't it? And it's quick. I mean, it's so quick to cut those curves so perfectly, so accurately. It's invaluable.
What you can do as well, so those of you who have small businesses making like little quilting kits, you can cut out all of your fabric.
Oh, nice.
And you can have it, so you can sell a little kit, maybe it's a quilt ready to go where everything's cut out.
That's a really good idea, isn't it? That's a really good idea. You'll let us do that?
Yeah. I am all for getting the small businesses started.
Fabulous.
Even if you're just using it to fund the hobby.
Oh, I love that.
Brilliant way to do it.
That is brilliant. Matching the price of the last bundle, so you make up your mind. Do you want the bay leaf or do you want the winding ways? It's up to you. You make your choice on which one you want. It's again another one where you're getting this one basically is half price.
Yep, so you're always going to buy this for $99. This one then comes in at half price.
Fabulous.
Now your third option,
which I'm not going to lie, I've got a feeling this is going to be very popular. I'm going to call it, I think this one's going to sell out first. I love this.
Well, you can choose. So basically you get a set of squares inside here. This is if you're wanting to do multiple ones at the same time.
Fabulous.
Now the thing is, so if you see the other sets are $59.99, this one's only $29.99 to start with. So bear in mind we're going to take your price further down on this. So that is your starting price. Even though the others have ended at that price, this is the one that this one's starting at.
Now what sizes do we get in here?
So can you see this one here? Indoor box. I love that we have everything in German as well. So you get the 1.5, the 2, the 2.5, the 3.5, and the 4.5 in there as well. So basically, if you're wanting to cut all of your own pre-cuts ready to go,
oh my gosh! If you want to cut your 5-inch squares, there you go. Brilliant.
Ready to go.
Make the most out of the stash, you know, that you might be thinking I'm not going to use. That was one of Stuart's tips earlier, wasn't it? Cut it, pre-cut it so you can look at it and see it ready for, you know, what you're going to use it for. Or if you're doing a craft business, if you're, you know, doing teaching people to sew as well, just to be able to cut them all ready to go. You've got your own 5-inch charm packs there ready to go then, haven't you? Okay, the image on the web is showing triangles. Ignore that. You're definitely getting this.
Definitely get squares.
So yes, absolutely make the most of this.
Right, so.
Are we still discounting it though?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we might as well. We do the same deal again.
Buy this, get this half price, which will take this down to $14.98.
There you go, $114.98, $57.49 on split pay. Brilliant saving. And I mean, this system, we're going to have a good look through this as well in a moment. But there are your 3 options. These builder blocks are fantastic. My New Year's resolution is to do a block of the week, and I could make several quilts and other projects, said Jill. Brilliant idea.
Perfect. That's exactly what I started.
Let us know how you get on. Which was the most popular, Hannah? Oh yeah, the squares. Quarter stock's gone instantly. Well done everybody who's got it in the basket. Check out, because you've got 3 different options to choose from: your winding ways, your bay leaf, and your squares. Hannah will rotate between the graphics as we're
you go and pick whichever
having a
one
bit
you
of a look
want.
through.
You go and pick whichever one you want. Do you want me to show you all how it works?
Please.
Right.
I love this sitting on your side. It looks beautiful in the drawer set, doesn't it?
Just amazing, right?
So
now,
nice.
Here's your instruction booklet, right? So it gives you some lovely little hints and tips when you're getting started as well. Now, this is, you know, Jill was just saying she wanted to do a block a week. Start at the amount of people I know have started at the beginning and built their way up.
Great idea.
I didn't. I went straight in there. I love this one here, the card trick. I was like, I've always wanted to know how to do a card trick, and it tells me so you can decide. I will show you all of the ones before I'll go through the card trick for you. But you can go to your card trick. You get up to your Hunter's Star in there, the Tulip, the Dutchman's Puzzle, your Sawtooth in here. These are all of the quilts I learned with. All the different quilt blocks, okay? So you get all of these in there and you're going to learn all of these. I mean, look at them. There's just so many different ones that you're going to work through.
Gorgeous.
Now, if I go, let's have a little look. Let's go to that card trick, right? So it tells me here, for a 12-inch block, I need 12 4.5-inch half square triangles and 12 4.5-inch quarter square triangles, right? And it tells you if you're doing the same, so you can do a 12-inch block, you can do a 6-inch block. So all I'm going to pull on here is there's my half square triangles, right? And it tells me I need, oh great, we're on the overhead, brilliant. So 12 4.5-inch half square triangles. So I'm on my half square triangles. You can see there's your 6.5-inch, 3.5, 2, 4.5 inches, this one here. So all we do is lift this off and I can come and get my 4.5-inch half square triangle there, right? That goes back in there so you can keep nice and organised. Then that one, the drawer just goes back in. You won't have to do it back to front upside